More than 260 dead and 900 injured in train crash in India. The rail accident, which occurred in the eastern state of Odisha, was among the most horrific in a country with a history of rail safety issues. Image. According to authorities, a passenger train that derailed and crashed two other trains on Friday in eastern India left more than 260 people dead and hundreds more injured. This rail accident's death toll was extraordinarily high even by the standards of a country with a long history of fatal collisions. The catastrophe, which occurred in the state of Odisha, horrified India, the nation with the largest population in the world today, and reopened worries about safety issues in a system that carries more than 8 billion people annually. Despite significant recent system investments made by the nation, decades of negligence have not been sufficiently remedied. According to Indian railway officials, the accident claimed 261 lives, 900 more injuries, according to Pradeep Jena, Chief Secretary of Odisha. Officials predicted that the death toll will increase. Rescue teams were working to liberate injured passengers stuck in the ruins of crumpled train carriages as daylight broke. They had dogs and cutting tools with them. All nearby hospitals were on standby, according to officials, who also reported the preparation of 115 ambulances. After India's deadliest rail accident in 20 years, the government of the state, which is home to nearly 45 million people, announced a day of mourning. Numerous trains were postponed. The National Disaster Response Force, the Army, and the Air Force all sent teams to assist. Additionally, a blood donation line was forming outside the crash site. The victims' all possible assistance was pledged by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who also expressed his sympathies. Mr. Modi was set to visit the disaster area on Saturday, according to a senior official. In this time of suffering, Mr. Modi posted on Twitter, "My thoughts are with the bereaved families. May the hurt one get better soon." According to a statement from the train's operator, Southeastern Railway, the accident happened when many train cars derailed and crashed with another one in the Balasore district. Local authorities claimed that a third train carrying cargo was ultimately implicated in the confusion. Some of the passengers were returning to the eastern state of West Bengal after working in computer technology or nursing in southern India, according to the Indian Express newspaper. Others worked as day workers. A shopkeeper named Ashok Samal told the Hindustan Times that on Friday evening, while he was finishing off from the day near the railroad in his town of Bahanaga, he heard a loud roar. He rushed to the track and discovered a pile of collapsed train cars. He told the newspaper, "There were loud shrieks and blood all over, and I saw people trapped under coaches and people wailing for help." The investigation has been ordered, according to Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw, who informed reporters on Saturday. "Our immediate focus is on rescue and relief," he said from the site of the disaster. "We will know more after the inquiry." India has one of the greatest railway systems in the world, which was first built by British colonial authority in the 19th century. Currently, a nation about twice the size of Alaska that ranges from the Himalayas to tropical rainforests is covered with more than 40,000 miles of track, or enough to wrap around the world approximately 1.5 times. A crowded passenger train collided with a stopped cargo train in the western state of Gujarat in 2005, killing at least 24 passengers. Numerous people lost their lives when east of New Delhi, in the northern state of Uttar Pradesh, a postal train crashed 6 years later. A second derailment in Uttar Pradesh in 2016 claimed the lives of over 100 passengers. In the northwest state of Punjab, during the celebration of a Hindu festival, hundreds of people were struck and killed by a speeding train 2 years later. Since the disaster on Friday, a head-on collision between two trains in West Bengal in 1999 claimed the lives of roughly 285 people. According to the nation's National Crime Records Bureau, more than 16,000 people died as a result of train accidents in 2021 alone. This number includes incidents where individuals were struck while crossing railroad tracks or going out moving trains. In recent years, India has increased its focus on passenger safety. A commission set up to examine the safety of the rail network in 2012 noted, "A grim picture of inadequate performance, largely due to poor infrastructure and resources." It suggested a number of immediate actions, such as strengthening the track, fixing the bridges, removing the road level crossings, and replacing the outdated coaches with ones that would better protect the passengers in the event of an accident. Since then, tens of billions of dollars have been spent by the Modi administration to upgrade and modernize outdated trains and rails. On Saturday, Mr. Modi was slated to launch India's 19th Vande Bharat Express train, a brand new electric design created domestically. It will go between the southern state of Goa and the western metropolis of Mumbai, and it is equipped with technology that is meant to assist lower the danger of crashes. According to Mr. Modi's office, the train would provide the people of the region with the means to travel with speed and comfort. But fatal issues still exist in a system that has been undermined by years of neglect. Additionally, Mr. Modi attended to a national emergency on Saturday rather than launching a new train. According to Indian news reports, after hearing about the catastrophe in Odisha, anxious family members went to Howrah station, close to Kolkata, where one of the trains was headed, to find out the whereabouts of their loved ones. One guy in Howrah, Sapin Chowdhury, told the Indian Express that he was relieved to find that his daughter, who is 23 years old, was alive after suffering injuries from glass fragments. Not everyone was as fortunate. Thank you for joining us today. If you found our updates valuable and informative, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay connected with our latest content.